If you're in the Los Angeles area, do yourself a favor and get booked with LTE Studios today. You can use it for podcasting, hosting, cooking, take your videos, take everything to the next level using LTE, hosted by our very own Dion and Twilla. Twills. Get online now, email them, step up your game with LTE Studios.
Comedy Live with your host,
It's finally here. The show I've been waiting on, Comedy Live, is now live only on Fox Soul. February 28th, that's a Saturday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can watch me and my hilarious friends as I host and they give some of the best stand-up comedy you ever heard in your entire life. Check it out. We're streaming on Fox Soul. You can check it out online at YouTube, Facebook, on their actual website, or on your streaming platforms like Roku. I'll see you guys there.
Macaroni and Jazz, folks. Buckle up 'cause they gonna ruffle some feathers. Welcome everybody to the podcast with mad jokes. We got another one better than all the other ones.
Here we go.
Macaroni and Jazz, folks. Buckle up 'cause they gonna ruffle some feathers. Welcome everybody to the podcast with mad jokes. We got another one better than all the other ones.
Here we go.
Yeah, if you look up Jackie Harris, bro, her before and after is insane.
I used to get her mixed up with Kim Whitley.
Yeah, everybody does. No, she looks like she looked better than she did in Sister Sister.
You said Jackie.
Jackie. Trying to be fancy.
She's 69. I didn't know she was from North Carolina.
Okay, hometown, right? Home state, at least. Yeah. All of y'all out there. I just heard about a dude from North Carolina. I watch. You know what show I'm obsessed with? I watch all the time is that Finding Your Roots show.
Oh yeah.
With I forgot that guy's name. The doctor.
I always wanted Henry. Wait.
Yeah. Yep. I watched this show so much, and they just did Chris Paul's family, and he's from North Carolina, and they were doing I forget this guy's name. They just made a park in his honor. Damn, no, I'm gonna ruin it. But he was like a famous potter who had like found a loophole to get his own freedom and stuff like that out of there. But I was like, man, I watched that show.
Never watched it. I always see the clips.
You gotta watch on PBS. You gotta give a donation. That's how they operate on PBS.
I love PBS.
Yeah.
I donate to NPR.
I said done. I said no problem. Because I was like, yo, they ain't got an app. Then I found the app. Then it was like, it said it was free. So I was like, because I was like, I don't know how they operate. And then it was like, give one donation. I was like, y'all got it. Y'all got it from me.
Speaking of donations, Will sent me an app that has said, do you want to talk to Jesus directly?
Yeah.
It's an AI just like, hey, Jasmine, let's talk. And you got to, was it like $1? What is it?
$1.99 per minute to talk to AI Jesus.
So it's like
they making crazy money.
Yeah. And the thing is, you're it's literally ChatGPT, so you can kind of like, and it's giving you advice real time.
I know they're making so much money.
And it's a Jesus video. It's like hey, good morning, Jasmine Rogers.
Can you pick what Jesus looks like?
I mean, they need to.
At this point, sure.
The generic Jesus.
And at this point, and with that being said, this is what Jesus flipped over tables for. As in, like, you making money off of me. You making money in my church.
For me.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, they also, let's say they're also doing it for religion. I think they said there's an AI Buddha and another AI. Is like, where is AI getting this information from?
Yeah.
Because AI is based off like this knowledge.
This is easy for AI to replicate, because if you take everything you've ever learned in the Bible, everything you've learned in any religious book, and you put these are his words, these are his actions, these are the results. You can get
Which translation are we getting?
Well, but I'm sure you could do different ones, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the first translation of the New Testament is Greek. I don't think there was any other translation that's out there ever to be known that I know of.
Yeah.
Outside that's Greek. I don't know if there was ever a Jewish version of the New Testament.
Was it been an Aramaic situation?
See, I don't know. It should be.
Yeah.
But the first one that ever went global was Greek.
Latin.
No, Greek was the first translation.
Translation. But
yeah, of
the
translation.
First written would have been Latin.
It probably would have been some kind of.
It was the Roman Empire.
Right.
Time,
But yeah.
Historically speaking.
You are correct, but I do believe the first one was Greek.
Yeah.
I have to double check, but
Okay.
I believe.
But why not just use ChatGPT as that?
Well,
Because you can say, hey, talk to me with the origin of Greek.
Yeah, but I can't make money off of that. Like,
But I'm saying, why would people be suckers?
Because people are suckers. People are suckers. Imagine this too, and this isn't to shun Catholicism.
Please.
Okay, this isn't to shun Catholicism, but there's a thing of paying money for more prayers, for more blessings. Am I right? Like that is a thing that's in Catholicism. It's like,
You see different religions like that too.
yeah, and we're not just talking about the 10%.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, hey, you pay this much. These are the blessings. I'm like, I don't know since when blessings equal money, but it's the same thing. It's like, yeah, go talk to Jesus for $2 an hour. Like,
A minute.
Jesus is worth $2 a minute, guys.
I hear your request for prayer. Break. Father God, I lift my dear friend Krista before you.
This is
Break.
terrifying.
For $1.99 per minute, the
It's
tech company
terrifying.
Just Like Me is taking having
Just
a
Like
personal
Me.
relationship with Jesus to new levels.
Psalmist says, "The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want."
Users of the
Why didn't I
platform
think
can
of
join
this?
video calls with an AI-generated Jesus that remembers previous conversations.
This is not a replacement for human connection. At the same time, people are spending so much time in the social world just scrolling.
Oh,
It's part of a
boy.
larger boom of AI tools
That is
designed with
great.
religion in mind, from AI Jesuses to Buddhist priests like this
Yeah.
one.
Whoa.
Emmy is supposed to be a Zen friend, someone who helps human beings in their Zen practice.
I
I
love
tried
it.
Just Like Me's AI Jesus.
But to that point, I'm saying like if AI is basically gleaning all their information, sure in this case from the Bible, but who's not to say somebody can't hack in there or feed it more information that comes from another faith, another thing. So here you are trusting that your AI Jesus is giving you Christianity,
Yeah.
and now you've gotten again. I mean, it's like
We should do
whatever
one.
support.
Hear me out. For Satan. For Satanists. Listen. You pay $2 for, what is it? $1 a minute?
$1.99.
It's going to go crazy for all the atheists or for people who just believe in Jesus in general. Just because I'm not saying that atheists believe in Satan, but there are people who are satanic followers. Where is their market?
But watch this though. What if it's reverse psychology?
Okay.
As in, like, it is the devil, but it's like, I hear you, man, and I'm just as stubborn as you is. But you don't got to kill yourself, man.
No, that's not what we came for. The devil doesn't want people to kill themselves. He needs the soldiers.
As in, like, he's like, listen.
Man, where's the ad?
He's saying it in a very condescending way, as in, like, he's like, hey, Lucifer, I'm trying to figure out how should I navigate this. He's like, listen, I know what you're thinking. Yes, be disruptive and just, but at the end of the day, where does it leave us? Like we got to prolong our story.
You're not gonna make any money doing this.
Well, I'm saying
no one's signing up to your AI app with this. You gotta go. Listen, they don't believe in you. They didn't want you to do this. This is what I want you to do to make yourself a name. Okay?
Right.
Dion has an agenda.
Yeah.
No.
They're trying to correct them, make some people good in the long run.
But I'm saying, as in, like
No.
he does it like you're not listening to the full spectrum. It feels like if I was a guy going to this Lucifer app and was just like and was like,
Look at
hey,
Lucy.com.
Lucy, and was like, listen, man, I'm struggling. They trying to really sucker me into this religion talk points. They are talking about Pride months in the NBA. How should I navigate this? And he's like, yeah. I'm just as stubborn as you is, dude. I hear you. They shouldn't be pushing that agenda. You should be, talking about what you believe in. Like he's like pro what they're saying. But at the end of the day, where that leaves us? Out of a job. He's like, but we got to keep this money so we can push our agenda.
It's common sense, Satan.
He's like, I hear you, but we got to stay above water. We got to be this strategic.
PracticalSatan.com.
Practical Satan. Because now it's like, hey man, I got to sue this Lucifer app because I lost my job. They gave me some terrible advice. Like, he's just like,
But the
why do you
app
think you
has a
follow me?
disclaimer.
Yeah.
You can't guarantee the results that you won't be. You're responsible for lost jobs, broken
Bro,
marriages.
it's so easy, and I bet you, man, that's gonna start AI churches. That's gonna start another AI what do you call them? Cults. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're going down a path that people need so much connection, guidance, and they don't even do research on stuff. People just sign up and do for. You know what I
I
mean?
just need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I just need to talk to somebody. So how you guys both have the paid one, right?
Chat.
Yeah.
Claude,
So
yes.
so how
Oh,
do
you left chat?
I love chat.
Yeah, tell them why you guys switch over.
Yeah, tell me why you left chat. For
I
Claude.
love chat because Sam Altman is questionable in like morality and things. across
Sam
the board.
Altman, I'm assuming, is the guy who owns chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he owns ChatGPT. To go back a little bit further, the Anthropic had a deal with the
Anthropic,
which is
This is
Claude.
that Black TV.
I'm
sorry.
man. We're doing a show. Jesus.
Anthropic owns Claude. Is the company that owns Claude. They had a deal with the Pentagon for the use of AI in certain aspects.
Okay.
Anthropic found out that they were using AI in a way that they were like, hey, we didn't approve of this usage. It was like they want to use it in weapons in a certain way. It's like it hasn't been tested, and we don't want it to backfire on our soldiers, on our military.
Right.
That's not what our contract was approved for. So the Pentagon pushed back. They never got to a deal, and Anthropic was like, listen, we can't go down this road. This is bad. They were, and all these other tech companies, like Sam Altman came out and he was like, we stand with Anthropic. You know, like you shouldn't be able to use people's business outside this way. And when it comes to AI, we have to be conscious.
Yeah.
So they stood together. Later that day, it was like, ChatGPT, OpenAI have a new contract in place with the Pentagon.
They say, we'll do it. I salute.
And so, you know, like ultimately undercutting Anthropic. The deal they got was pretty much what Anthropic was going for, but there's still open language where you see there's room for the Pentagon to do what they're going to do. But after that, like I think in the first week, OpenAI lost like 1 million subscribers based on just like.
But do they even care if they made that money with the Pentagon?
Well, they have money with the ChatGPT commercials, so they care a little bit. They're out here trying to reach people, but a lot of people there was articles and everything how to make the switch to Claude. And I had used Claude before in the past, and it was pretty decent. And so I was like, let me go to this paid version and see what it's talking about. And you can transfer all your conversations from chat over. There's a way to do that, so it has like your history and knows how you like to.
I'll check out Claude because I've been using between that and Gemini. I use both of those often.
It's like it's no real morals when it comes to AI, but it's like I'm not gonna put money in somebody's pocket.
Yeah, I don't want it to be used as weapons.
Yeah.
And
Anthropic is kind of fun. They paid a lot of money to find their employees. And
Yeah.
It's all based. A lot of these people left OpenAI to create this company, and their whole thing was to have like a level of moral basis. So at least when we're going to hell, we can go to hell with a good conscience, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Oh, this is
Like Claude is better. I like the idea of saying, hey, let me hit up Claude. Like ChatGPT is so long.
Not if you just say chat.
I say chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the outside. You're not one of us. Oh, sorry. You aren't either.
Chat.
Let me make my
Me
change.
and Chat, I used to say when me and Chat would have conversations, hey sis.
Yeah.
That was me. Like
It'll allow you to say sis?
yeah.
Yeah, I call chat Nova because we created worlds. See what I'm saying?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
So you say, so how you say, hey Nova?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey Nova, this is what I got. This is my idea. What can we do?
Chat would be like twin. Like it was really on that level.
Yeah, chat really got to know you, man.
Yeah.
Cause chat would be like, and this is why you're you.
So
I'm like, come on, chat, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up.
me and Twills were watching this how to best use ChatGPT, and she was like, this is pretty good. Then she said, this is also pretty dangerous.
12?
Because Twilla is so practical.
Yeah, you have to be though.
She said, because what was it saying? It was like in so many words, like, this is how you write a biography. Like, hey, chat, interview me, ask me, and then ask you questions for like 30 minutes, and then you can kind of translate it into a book form because it asks all the questions.
Yeah.
You can go in there and kind of reformat it, but it also say keep this same format to know me and know how I should approach certain things.
Yeah.
You can use that same format to be like, hey, answer this email in the voice of me.
Right.
Use all that interview. You can have this to be your automatic response for DMs,
Right.
and emails, text messages, because it's like a.
So let's try something here. Let's try.
I'm about to say, interview me right now for 30 minutes.
No, let's try an experiment with chat because I'm gonna see what chat all knows. Nova, you know me pretty well, don't you?
I've definitely got a lot of context
Definitely?
about your creative projects and goals, so I'd say I have a pretty good sense of what you're building. But of course, I'm always here to adapt if something changes or you want me to adjust how I tell. What's on your mind right now?
Tell me, out of everything you know about me, what's the biggest, the fastest, most efficient route to become a billionaire?
You're already scaling multiple revenue streams, but the biggest lever is going to be ownership of high-value intellectual property. Think franchises that scale across formats. The key is a breakout hit that you fully control, whether film, series, or media empire, leveraged into licensing, merch, and spinoffs. Once one vertical hits, you reinvest and scale. So the fastest route? Nail that one major IP win, then replicate the model.
What would you say is that thing to do right now?
I'd say the priority is getting one of your standout projects into a strategic
But
partner.
which one?
If I had to pick one based on your slate, I'd say Keenan and Kel meet
Okay.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
See?
Okay. All
Said
right.
too much.
now.
But yeah, I did one for you. Similar to
Okay.
that. Like, how can I don't know if I said how can I make like X amount of money in this month or whatever based on what you know,
Right.
and it pretty much scaled it out and broke it down. It's pretty,
Right.
Very
Yeah.
impressive.
But you know who did it better? Claude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is Claude an acronym? Or is that
I
an
think
ar-
it's the
is that
name.
is that an arrogant? It's very interesting.
Claude sounds is like it's old. It's
Yeah.
not gonna.
It feels like Claude feels like a Jeffrey in Fresh Prince, the butler. Claude feels like a butler to me.
Okay. Does he have a British accent?
That's doing too much.
You don't let this. You don't let it talk to you. Oh, that's the best thing. That's what I'm doing when I'm driving, or I do when I'm playing video games. I'll figure it out. No, then I gotta read it all, and because then like I'll talk it out, and then it everything it says, or I say it have it all translated on both sides. That's the best part. That's the part I like.
Not there yet. Not there.
It feels too real, huh?
It feels too real. Like we give a lot because we're building its knowledge base.
Right.
We're building like to Dion's point earlier about the video that we saw. One thing was like, yeah, and so it can help scale your business and it can do this and that and the other. And I was like, man, this is taking away. It's good for small business, but then it's also like you see how jobs are instantly being replaced.
Right.
Based on this technology can do that. Oracle just last week fired 30,000 people. 30,000 people via email, which is jacked up. But it's like
It's a lot of phone calls to make.
A lot of these companies are cutting people by the tens and thousands because the AI can now do their job.
Yeah, it's true.
Just the fact that you can code now through ChatGPT, so you can be like, hey, I need an automatic response. So give me a code that I can implement when people ask about pictures, ask about location rentals.
Yeah.
Have an automatic response, and then this is the code for it. This is what I wanted to say.
Right.
If somebody's asking, emailing me, I need you to ask this, respond with this. And then also on the flip side, it's like, if I can't do it, I can put in my calendar, I'm unavailable. If I'm unavailable, call Chaz to replace me, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, man, when I look at it, I think about how many things I can get done a lot faster now. I go like, my production pace is crazy now of like, hey, I had this idea. I got great. 2 days later, it's like, hey, we're done because I could talk it all out. I didn't have to like type it. That's the part that takes the longest to me is like the typing apart, the typing apart, the typing apart. So
it's definitely a tool. We also see, I think, real-time impact in our business with like demands for like edits or certain things aren't what it used to be because people are doing it.
That's what I don't know. How are you supposed to edit faster using any of that stuff? I don't know. Is there a good editing software that you can use?
I remember Hippie was telling me like, it's like don't use Opus. She's like, it's just really trying its best because it's not a person, so it's just kind of like, yeah, this is a clip. We remove the visually it looks great, but you really do have to kind of do surgery.
Yeah, you still got to figure it out. That's what I figure. You still got to do it. To me, it just makes it easier. And then it send it out to everything all at one time, or scheduling it makes it a lot easier. Yeah. Because all those other apps you got to pay for to do that also, and it's not going to set yourself up, and you can't edit. And I learned how to edit like all the cuss words out at one spot. Because now I can just look for all the words instead of having to listen to the whole thing. So I can go Ctrl Alt whatever, and then click every time there's a word. I can go through it all and stuff like that. So, but anyway, neither here nor there.
Someone said, watching a show the other day and they had an AI afterlife to your AI loved ones that have passed away is wild.
That is interesting.
Like, think about it. You can have the voice, like, our voices are recorded on everything. Right. So uploading a loved one's voice, like, if I could hear my grandma's voice, I'd be like...
I thought about that, too, if I could hear my grandma's voice.
Yeah.
But then you don't give you time to grieve. Grandma, listen. My mom would tell me, like, hi, Jazz. Hey, they're there. They're there. Get another stroke. Listen, calm down. What's happening?
Have to Control Alt delete your grandma. I got a 4-stop.
I know my mom. I know my daughter just like I know myself. All right. She's upset because she hasn't. But Grandma, what's going on? Don't have another stroke on me, please, God.
Oh, that's terrible. Because what I might do, I might make an AI Twilla right now, right? And now, since we don't have a camera on her, we can have her set up the question AI Twilla, and then we can go back and forth to us answering, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, that's a great clip. Have Twilla AI be like, so this is blah, 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 and I look just like her. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like, in the production right now, we deal with a lot of, like, networks who are like, you can't use this AI technology. Like, people want to use, like, voiceover. Can we bring this person who passed? We want to use their voice. And there's like, well, we don't have permission to recreate their likeness in this way, or we can't give voice permissions. So it's a lot of like legality behind like, what are you doing? Like anytime you upload a person to AI,
right,
you're giving permission to AI for use that person's likeness.
That's insane.
It was also people, we can't control that. Because sometimes if I send you a picture and I do an AI like give Twilla an afro with with a toothpick in her mouth, I'm giving AI
permission to use me.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not cool because what's my like I'm trying to stay off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay off there.
But I mean, that's what they did with anybody right now. When that Michigan coach got all tied up, and then all them AI videos came up for him being like, "I don't know what. It's just one way." he's like, dang.
Because I'm not giving permission, but people could just use my face and put me, doing like is that you in Nevada naked with a rose petal in your crotch?
Like no. Because now you got to document where you are all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Because Chaz was in the middle of a major crime. Like, I was at home. Who was there? Yo, your 7-year-old daughter is going to vouch for you?
And it's like scammers are using it too. Like, we'll do either recreate your voice and have your family thinking that you're in a terrible accident.
Right.
Or something horrible happened, I'm in jail. And so using that voice image or likeliness to say, help me, send money to X, Y, and Z. Here's the policeman.
We talked about having a question and answer that was a code only us would know. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Just hang up and call me. Like you get a call from Twilla, hang up, call me to see if it's really me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because will it come on your phone? No, it couldn't come on your phone. It's your name.
It'll come like as a hospital, another number, but.
I do remember a story. Yeah, it was a story of like, if they knew. If a scammer knew you were going to be on a 17-hour flight, right? They will call your loved one and say, I have your daughter. And if you don't send over X amount of money, she's dead, right? Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to call the daughter, obviously on airplane mode. And it's like, Mom, help me. And by the time you land, it was like, we didn't drain your whole entire body.
Right.
Let me suffer. Y'all, trust.
Let me suffer.
Let me suffer.
Give me 2 days.
Yeah.
I'll hit your back.
I told my parents because I was like, I hate when like they scam, especially like older people.
Yeah.
The Beekeeper, that really pissed me off.
The Beekeeper?
Man. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Pissed me off in a certain way, but it's
I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, it's just one of those. That's why I told my parents, you get a call from somebody saying something to me and I'm in trouble, don't believe it. I don't care. Don't fall for it. Hang up, call me, call one of my sibs. Like somebody knows where I'm at. Like just don't fall for the random person.
Yeah.
So have you heard of the movie Beekeeper?
I don't think so.
With Felicia Rashad.
I don't think so. Her and Jason Statham?
Yeah.
Interesting pair.
No. Sure. I know you think it's not like they're co-starring together.
Okay. You're like, no.
No.
Sure.
No, as in...
They're in the same movie together.
He was like a groundskeeper for her, her home.
Yeah.
Obviously, he loved her to death. And essentially what happened in the very beginning of the movie, they called her, hey... No. So she, you're not going to line up like, your computer is being hacked right now. So that's what happened to her. And then it's like, call this number to get it unhacked. So you call and it was like, hey, what's going on? And it's like, yeah. So they showing the guy's person like, yeah. So watch me work. It's like, yeah. So do you see a thing happening right now? It's like, yeah. We're trying to get into your system right now. Can you give us access to your computer? Everybody's like, get it. So it's like, yeah. He's like, okay, yeah. There we go. All right. Like chances are old people always had the same passwords. Watch me work, y'all. Okay, so I'm in right now. Okay, and do you see a little green right there? Yeah, give me access to that, and we can unlock this right now. And he's like, comes the mother-in-law. Let's see how much money she got. He's like, oh, okay. Like, as I'm talking to her, watch me go to her bank, her Venmo, her Cash App, and we go. It's like, oh, he said, we hit the mother-in-law, people. We hit the mother-in-law. It's like, okay, we're back. All right. Okay, and last one thing, can you give me access to this? He's like, we got her. He's like, doo-doo-doo. And then she's like, hello? Hello? She's like, let's see if it's working. And they were just like, oh no. And now, like, you see her, all her accounts just drained, right? But that's just the intro. That's not telling the movie. That's the intro of the movie. Right. And they drained her entire.
And there's the beekeeper who wants revenge.
Yeah, because I mean,
I was just a lonely beekeeper.
If I tell the story, is that too much? I mean, she
always tell the story.
Yeah. So essentially.
Dion said, no spoiler alert. And that's the he's rolling the credits saying everybody's name. Do you memorize the associate producers?
I don't know why she got so sensitive. Like, I think she was about to give this money, whatever, to like her, like a orphanage or something like that. Like $20 million. She's about to give it to like some sort of like, or I forgot what this money was for. But to the point she was like, they got me. It's like, and I really messed up. I messed my entire business, my life savings is gone. Yeah. And I think she either shot herself in the head, killed herself.
Police were shot?
Yeah, she was just like, I can't, I really messed up. And the beekeeper came back and was just like, what happened to my girl? Yeah. And it was like, he's like, I gotta get to the bottom of this. Like, I gotta find these people who made her kill herself.
She could have just waited till the beekeeper got there.
It was for the charity? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, wait till the beekeeper?
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, I got you.
No. He had just left.
That's what I'm saying. Well, the beekeeper comes back, what, once a month?
No, well, so what happened was that morning, she's like, you know what? You've been really taking care of my yard. Tonight, I want to make dinner for you. He's like, really? Like, yeah, I'll make dinner for you. So he comes back, he see her body. He's like, what the hell happened? He looked at the computer. And now, by this time, the police comes, like, what are you doing here? He's like, now I got to whoop their ass to get up out of here.
He couldn't just explain what happened?
I mean, when you see a dead body with a gun next to him.
Hey, I check the security cam. I just got here. Well, I'm just surprised as you are.
The way you remember, so you don't remember other stuff.
I think I saw it.
Yeah. No, Dion remembers old movies better than he remembers his whole life at all.
You forgot all about this?
I forgot all the memories.
Dion like, in 1998, hold on, maybe it was 2008. Wait, this was yesterday in his own life. Movies, though. Remembers everything.
Yeah, I just remember he had to get away out there quick, and he was like, now I got to solve this crime and clear my name up because they're looking for me. Yeah. The cop is FBI and her. Yeah, that's right. The cop that came in, it was her daughter, and she also was like, hey, who are you? He's like, he can't.
I'm the beekeeper. Buzz.
I can't explain. Buzz. But yeah, it was. You know what? I love Jason Statham. He's like changed accents. Absolutely.
No, this is what I do.
Act different?
Yeah. No. I only do romantic comedies. Push that aside. I'm only doing action films.
Yeah, but you got a beautiful there, don't you? I'm like, whoa, what? This is a rom-com.
You want me to shave my beard off and go clean cut? No. You want me to have a hairpiece? Absolutely not.
Shave all of your head, maybe?
No.
It's a bowling alley right down the middle.
I can bounce from movie to movie and have the same look in every. I don't think Jason Statham had no other look than that. It's always the
I tried to find a young Jason Statham too, and it was like a few more hairs. Same.
The young. Would you be fine with that? Being the same character in every movie?
Yeah, if I had the career, yeah. I plan on being the same character and everything. I just want to be Chaz and everything.
This is fake.
This is Chaz and this, Chaz and that. That's all I wanted. It's like when I look at Kevin Hart, what's he been different in? Comedians can usually get away with it. But I can't tell you a movie.
That fatherhood movie he was in, he was a little different.
He was just more low-key. Yeah. Nah, he's the same. That don't count. The same with the movie he did with Bryan Cranston. Like, it's just a normal day. It's just not being fun.
I remember he had an accent in one movie.
He's got an accent in every movie.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, what movie are you talking about? Was it good, or was it just him being silly?
I don't know. I just remember he had an accent. Oh, he's switching up the character.
The Upside? Hold on.
Upside.
Upside down. You be turning me.
It says right along 2, he was featured as a bit involving a Nigerian prince, but I don't know if that.
That's jokes. Because even him in what's the series he did with Wesley Snipes? It's like,
yep.
Yeah.
True story.
Yeah, I took. Oh, this is just Kevin Hart when it's not time to be funny. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know,
the guy from Toronto. That's what Ron said.
Him and Kevin Hart, not Jason Statham. The other guy, Woody Allen, Harrelson.
Yeah, he did both of them actually.
Didn't see
he
it.
did Jason and Woody Harrelson.
I don't like big movies that come on Netflix. It upsets me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't feel like Netflix is a place for big movies. It bothers me. Or Netflix should just get your own damn theater or something like that.
Didn't they just close on it?
Oh, did they?
They were trying to do Paramount, but I think they have a theater now.
It bothers me, man. Like that movie War Machine. A bunch of movies, even like
War Machine was good.
Well, yeah, I'm like, man, I shouldn't be watching this at home. And then like, what was the other?
The Egyptian theater.
Oh, that's what you should do. And I should be able to go in there. And, well, I guess you can't pick whatever movie you want because there's one screen. Be 50 of us in there trying to decide on a movie. And then like the other, what's that other movie that Thor did? He had the 2 movies come out.
Oh yeah, Crime 101.
No. This is a while ago.
Extraction.
Yeah, I go like, I don't want to watch this at home, bro. This is a theater movie.
Yeah. Another movie that was huge, I really enjoyed it, was with, I'm about to say their character names in superhero movies, Aquaman and Jason Momoa and the dude from Guardians of the Galaxy. The Wrecking Crew.
Yes.
You seen that movie?
Straight on Netflix?
It's on Prime. Prime. It was really good.
Yeah, man.
A lot of big action.
Put my movies in theaters, bro. I don't care if they go to the streaming, but like, give us a chance.
They do try to put theaters. There's certain movies that they will put in theaters because they want them to have a chance for Oscar.
Right, but then they're always the boring ones. Those are the ones that start off with just a weeping willow tree.
Yeah.
And it's just swaying back and forth for 5 minutes where somebody steps in.
But they're losing money by putting.
I don't care what they want. I want my experience.
But when last time you went to the movies? See,
not the point. Not the point.
You're the reason why.
I'm not the reason why.
Because
I used to go to the movies all the time.
But when last time you went to the movie theater?
It's not the point again.
It is the point.
Is I wanted to watch War Machine. I watched it at home, and I'm like, I should be in the theater watching this movie.
But at the same time, again, honest question: when last time you been to the movie theater?
A couple months ago. I gotta get think. Okay, hold on. You really made me think.
Yeah, because you're lying.
I saw Sinners when it came back out again. So this was the second airing of Sinners. Yeah. How about that?
Before that, because you were supporting black people.
Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Ant-Man 2.
Nah, because it was like I said, it was. Well, you know, we used to go all the time, but I can't think. You asked me on the spot. I don't remember.
Yeah. What's wild is neither one of y'all went to go see a theater. My movie in a theater.
Tell them about the movie that you got in theaters.
You got a movie in theaters?
The Mark by Sophia documentary.
Mark by Sophia.
It's the Mark Jacobs documentary.
Drop
Mark Jacobs. Okay, wait. Give me some more info.
So it was
Sophia Coppola.
Her first documentary.
Okay.
And it was about the fashion designer, his process, his history on, Marc Jacobs.
Okay.
So
it's in theaters now?
It's in theaters now.
Marc Jacobs.
It's called Mark by Sophia.
Mark by Sophia.
Make sure y'all go watch that movie right now.
Line producer, so you know.
Come on. That's a lot of responsibility, bro.
Let me also say
Are you the only line producer?
On this one? Technically, yes, even though she gave her homegirl shout out. She did one little.
That's a ton of work, Twilla. That's so
she's
much work.
But here's the thing. Twilla telling us we ain't go see her movie. But did you actually go see the movie yourself?
Yes.
Did you pay to go see the movie, Twills? Or you went to the premiere?
My job paid this.
Hold on, what did I say?
It wasn't a premiere. It wasn't a premiere, I'm telling you. This machine bought 15 tickets for us to go all watch together.
Right, but did you use your money to go see your own movie?
Actually, yes, I bought tickets from my brothers.
What if I buy a ticket and don't see the movie? Does that count as support?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought tickets. I called Dion and said, hey, do you want to come to this theater, to the premiere, not to the premiere, to the screening with the rest of us? I owe a ticket. Dion said, actually, no.
I doubled down. I did say that.
You said no to go to.
I'm for the sake of this joke, I'm going to continue. wait. I'm going to continue to say I did not say that, but for the sake of this soundbite, I did not want to go.
Wait a second.
No, I had something to do. She's being silly. She know damn well I said it was conflicting with something else.
Was it important? Something else? Was it important?
What day was that?
You might have had a show. It was, but the screening was at 5. He could have.
Had plenty of time.
Hold on now. What day was it?
Had plenty of time.
A couple Saturdays ago.
Saturdays ago.
You know who your real friends are, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Not Dion.
Was it March 14th?
That sounds right. Yep.
I did have a show.
At what time?
7 o'clock.
Plenty of time. Whose show was it?
Brooke Ashley's.
Oh, you
I was
definitely
in-
could have made
I was
it.
at Oxnard.
Oh, that's
You were in
all right.
Oxnard? Yeah, you went to Oxnard?
No, I'm sorry, the street Oxnard.
You were in the valley.
Yeah. You know this. And it was the same day that Richard Obasi was written in space. So I had to let him in and clean up and all that stuff.
I just said that my best friend didn't come support me. That's all I said.
Woo! Damn.
Okay.
Ouch.
Watch this, though. Watch this. I had 2 shows.
Uh-huh.
Same day.
Uh-huh.
I had an afternoon show at the Improv in Ontario. Yeah. Then I had another show at 8 p.m. the Backyard Comedy Show, Rap Battle. Twilla had 2 options to come support me, and she's like, "I was thinking about coming see you."
Well, one was Ontario, as far as not going to that one.
She could roll with me.
Nah, that's Ontario. That's a whole day.
The difference is I invite you places. I have to like look at a schedule and ask you what's up before you tell me something's happening.
Damn.
So
Seems like a one-sided friendship right here.
We can wrap this up.
Dion said, whose idea was to have Twilla on? One-sided.
Hey.
What were you working on next, Twells? Can you say?
one I can't say I'm very excited about.
Yeah, feel you.
Let's see. There's a couple that
I don't like this part of stuff.
right.
This part I want to share with y'all, and I'm like,
I can't say, but one is probably gonna be
okay.
So far.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. There's some like really cool, just like documentaries across the board that my company's working on.
Yeah.
Like one that was huge that I didn't work directly on was BTS. That's on Netflix.
That's the Korean.
And it was BTS: The Return. So
What does that stand for? Oh, okay. Okay.
But like it's streaming and hit like number 1 in like 85 countries.
Damn.
Which is crazy.
They're
for a
crazy.
documentary.
Yes, yeah.
And then
What's the company you work with?
it's called This Machine.
The company's called This Machine. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a company owned by Sony Television.
Got you.
Yeah.
This Machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Because now I know if it says This Machine, 12
Yeah.
on the track.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's doing Lord's work.
How much would it cost? How much would it, for you to leave your job, how much would you need to make a year guaranteed somewhere else?
You trying to get her money in her pockets? Huh? You trying to get in her pockets?
No.
I told Dion.
I'm not asking her what she makes now. I'm saying what's
I
the...
told Dion for me to be able to.
Because I go like, this sounds like a great job. And
Yeah.
sometimes it goes above money.
job.
Yeah, so I'll be like...
It's not because I'll say like I told Dion it probably would take. I need lactose to be able to pay me $275K a year before I leave my job.
Yeah.
But I also have a place that's like super supportive. Like my I work directly with the EVP of and he's an advocate for me. So like my raises haven't been normal raises. They are like they're
love.
It's all you don't see it. So and then like even the positioning is like my next promotion after this would be VP of. So it's like a lot of like people who see me, my talent and my ability, who trust me to do things that I'm like, this is crazy. Y'all want me to do this or with this budget? But I've worked in places that paid me less. That said they love me, but they haven't shown support.
Have you gotten over imposter syndrome?
Not entirely. I'm getting better at it, but it's like sometimes like my budgets aren't even like that big. It's documentary, so like I'll have a budget for something. I'm like, so you want me to approve this $5 million budget? That's crazy. These numbers are. You want me to check and make sure these numbers are correct?
It's all riding on you.
Huh?
Right.
Or you want to make sure I don't go over on this, or like there'll be certain things and I'll just go and I'll be like, hey Mark, I think this is above my pay grade. He's like,
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like,
You ever had imposter syndrome?
No. I don't. I had to break this down to. I think you might have talked about before. I was like, I still don't fully understand what it means. It means you don't think you're good enough to do something.
It just feels like it's like one of them was like I feel like I'm skipping steps here. Like if somebody was like if Live Nation reached out to you and was like, hey Chaz, so we want to get you a 405 city tour. We're gonna start you at the amphitheater in LA. This is your hometown. Then we're gonna go over to Music City Hall in Detroit. You'd be like, whoa, thank you for appreciate my talent.
I would say, hey dude, I don't think anybody's gonna show up, but the show gonna be fire. Them seats gonna be empty, but the show gonna be fine.
But that shows that you have the imposter
I have to
syndrome.
trust y'all machine because I know I don't have that.
As in,
fan
like,
base.
why do you choose me?
Because I'm dope.
I think also imposter is like, it's like somebody sees me and says, I think you can do the work. And then I'm like, now it's like, dude, I've never done this before. Am I actually as qualified as they think I am? Mm-hmm. And it's like making that match. Because it feels like a disconnect.
Yeah.
Like for somebody to say like, this is Twilla, she's one of our execs who runs this production. She'll be, and I'm like, do I have the experience they think I have? Because I also know where gaps are. Like I know for me, like before this job, I didn't work in documentary. I did standard production.
Yeah. And
even in standard production, although I did a lot, I wasn't handling the budgets. Yeah. So what is it me that you see that absolutely does this? Right. And they're like, you have the experience.
But is there someone above you who can help?
That's why I said I have a really good, where I'm at, a really good advocate. Because he's like, you know, first he'll be like, career-wise, tell me what you want. Do you want to be able to go back in the field? Do you want to be able to run a production company? Tell me if you have any questions. Like I'll sit in here and be like, "Can you run over this cost report?" And he'll affirm, be like, "Oh, you killed this one. This was dope." Or you know,
yeah, I know it.
And if I mess up, he'll be like, "Twilla, you fucked one up." He'll be like, he's like, "But it's not that bad. This is just this number right here." Like,
I remember one time. This is how dope Twilla's is.
That's great.
She showed me quickly. Hey, we're gonna separate this friendship from business real quick. I remember one time she had hired me to sort this equipment to these 3 locations. Yeah. Like say for instance, all the cords go to TPT. All the camera equipment goes to blah blah blah. All the but it wasn't really separating them. It was more so like also like it was like 11 p.m. Yeah. So and then we had to have all this done by the morning. And I had to load the truck up to drop them off. And in my head, I was like, I'll just do this in the morning. It's like, no, we're doing this now. Yeah. And then I was like, come on, dude, this tired. I was like, dude, all I know is this stuff is going to 3 different locations. Like, yeah, but I have to make sure all this stuff is in the boxes. Yeah. I have to check this off. She's like, go in there and see if that is the
the boss Twilla.
And I was like, and then to the point she was like, come on, get up. And I was like, and then she was like, Is there? She said numbers like, does that lens says 4969B? And I was like, yeah. I was like, now go in that one seat. And I was like, who is this person?
So how you're not making me lose my goddamn job?
I'm in my head. I was like, she said, all I need you to do is collect. This is how she sold me. All you doing is returning all this equipment, right? Again, she didn't have to do this. Yeah, she was not getting paid for this. Yeah, this is why I say friends then separated to like this is my business we're talking about. Right. So she was like, hey, collect all this equipment. Everybody's gonna drop all this stuff off, and I need you to mark all this stuff off. So in my head, I was like, I mean, it looks there. I was like, you can see like the stickers, like this goes to TPT. So in my head, I was like, it's all there. It's like, no, open the boxes up because sometimes stuff gets over here. That internet, right? Yeah. And she like, open the boxes up and see on that list if that's in this box.
Who are you? I don't like this.
It did. We to the point. I'm like, she had just got the job too, so she's like, I can't mess this up. And I'm just like, come on, man. Let them sort it out. As in, like, if you get there, like, hey, this is not ours. I'm like, okay, now I'll move things around. And I was like, okay, she's a different monster. That's why I say when I say she is like adamant and really dope, man, at what she do. Yeah. And we was up to about like 1:30, and I was kind of like just like, I hate this girl. But when I say it all makes sense in the morning because she also was like, we need to create a map. Yeah. Because we're going to like Northridge, we're going to like Santa Clarita, and we're going to Burbank. So with that being said, you have to pack the truck up so it's perfectly in place, so you don't have to dig way in the back. Yeah. For the stacking of things. Right. So I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. Because in my head, I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to load it up. And then have to sort.
You would have been in there pissed. That is fuck. Then you would have dropped something off in Burbank, went back to Northridge, like, I gotta go back. I left this here.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, okay, she got it. She got it. Whatever she say, I'm gonna let it happen. Yeah. I'm gonna listen and respect everything she's asking me to do because I say I get it now. And this is why she's my business partner.
Come on, 12.
Drop one of Clues bombs.
You definitely deserve all the bombs. No one gets flowers anymore. It's gonna get the bombs. Yeah.
Speaking of bombs.
Oh boy.
Have y'all seen these? I'm switching. You said bombs.
Yeah.
The Iranian Lego videos coming out.
Iranian Lego videos.
So you know we're in a war with Iran.
Yeah.
I don't know when war started being fought on social media, but Iran's media group keeps dropping these music videos dissing the United States.
Like diss songs?
Yeah, it's funny. I got play one.
Yeah. I mean,
is it in English?
Yes.
That's great.
Yes, and it like had one coming against Trump, JD, Pete Hegseth, and just like, hey, Americans, we know this is not you. These are your people. These are pedophiles. These are drunks. These are like coming with heat. And it's like, who is running this? At first I was like, this can't be real. This is just random people. It's coming from official Iranian websites. If somebody told World War II soldiers that war was going to be fought in a rap battle, they'd be like, what?
I wish it was. Less people would die. Who would be our president if you had to go toe-to-toe in rap battles?
Kendrick clearly would have
gotta send Kendrick in there to war. Gotta send Kendrick in there to war. That is crazy, dog. Yeah, especially like, hey, why? But what do you mean by Lego videos? Like they made a Lego videos of bombings?
Using Lego animation to depict what they're talking about.
But not bombing the United States.
Not bombing the United States. Well, not really.
Oh, okay.
There might be some alluding to bombing of the United States.
Here we go.
Pig. Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But baby's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran. Hear this clear. Your people reached out to us. Yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us to the last breath. We've been doing it for years. We're standing here for everyone. Your system ever wrong. No, the enemy was always you. The real Brit War Rasputin sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed. Taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. Ain't waking up to the lies, the illusions of birth. You screamed America first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. You to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel.
Yo.
They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. Steam regime gotta fall. You fake Christian elite sacrificing the ball. Demon, you talk tiny everything. We start everything. Word got out, the smallness kinda expands. No dating book, always causing the scene. You said you loved it. Your government is run by they ordered you to die for
Got a whole song.
Yo. I was just about to say, Eminem definitely gave him all that. Eminem's in Israel right now, like, and yeah.
It's been 3 of those.
Yeah.
Hey, Orange.
Yeah. Twills, put it in the chat so you can see it. I did it for you. I sent it to you.
That is insane.
Yeah, it's a bop. Ben Shady is hilarious.
They said, your government is run by pedophiles. It's like,
Yeah, if y'all want to see it, chat.
they're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what me and my brother was issues, but I didn't detect any lies.
Here's the thing. I feel like as an American, you can't just let them get away with that. I'm like, hey, we gotta fire back, right?
Right.
Like, we gotta.
Right.
American pride is
The
like,
fact
dang,
that-
you got us.
And I don't know why they did it in Lego, which is so silly. It's like it's cute. It's
Yeah.
like.
I think that's what's make it even funnier.
We're Americans. They think we're simple and dumb.
Yeah.
Like, let me break them down to these kids in a
Yeah.
language they understand.
That's gonna piss off a lot of racists right there. This is when, if I don't know how big this is, because clearly I'm out the loop, but there's gonna be a lot of racist people who are gonna be like, how dare they?
Man, you know what's insane? I posted this in the stories, but the imagery of it's just teams at this point. A lot of people just don't like Democrats, liberals at all.
Right.
Somebody had said, "Hey, which one do you like better, Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act?"
Right.
And everybody kept saying Affordable Care Act, just not knowing that Obamacare is the same exact thing.
Right.
And then they asking people just raw, like, why do you like the Affordable Care Act for? I felt like Obama's agenda was kind of going the wrong direction. Our taxes was a lot higher, and our premiums were. It's like it literally was the same thing.
Wasn't it already called the Affordable Care Act?
Yeah.
And then they nicknamed it Obamacare?
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I would say, the Republican Party is good at marketing. Like, the way they can name something and people are sold on it.
Yeah.
And the Democratic Party is so, like, intellectual and so up their own butt. Like, they miss out on, like, obvious things to reach people and talk to people. Like, like.
Yeah, I once you start to kind of like, this would feel like Twills. And I'm do your analogy too. This would feel like somebody say, listen, honestly, Duke just might be the better school.
Okay.
Let me show you the numbers. And now you feel like, yo, calm down. You like, yo, stop. And it's like, no matter what I say, you don't want to hear how better Duke is versus UNC. That's how they look about Democrat versus Republican.
Doing over here.
Like, you can't be converted. So same with you, it's like saying, like Ohio State thing or something like, hey, I really think you should definitely think about considering being like a Washington Wizard because the benefits of them, you know, you be like, whoa. Can we just start with Detroit first? Like, no, listen, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Their entire team is about to get transferred to the Wizards. Like, I don't give a damn. It's like, it was like.
Yeah, that's when you start going back into the history files. Like, get back 1803. Like,
Gotta go back. UNC is the first public institution.
right.
Like, no matter what you say, you cannot convert these people.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I get it. This is a team. This is like a representation. Like, I don't want you to win at all. I have to hate. They had a tan suitgate.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was extreme. Even if it was what was the fist? What were they calling it?
Terrorist fist jab or something.
Like,
they
Obama stories are so like when you think about it now, they had said, remember when Obama was on his bicycle and he had a helmet on? And then Putin was like, let me take my shirt off and ride this horse. I'm imitating Obama. What are you doing? You got to show toughness. Why would you have a helmet on riding a bicycle?
Well, also, like, let's be real. A lot of that breaks down the racism.
Right.
Like, a lot of the Obama hate, because Obama hasn't been president for 10 years.
Right.
And he's still rent free in people's heads. A lot of it breaks down to being, especially poor white people in this country who were told that they were at least better than.
Yeah.
And then a black man ascends to the highest office in land.
Right.
So that, like, there's a disconnect. Like,
and if he could have ran again, he would have won again.
Yeah.
You know?
And that doesn't mesh with what people learn. So it's like, obviously there's something else. Maybe he wasn't born here. Maybe, like, that makes sense. He's
that was the whole thing.
Here.
Yeah.
Or maybe, like, there's something wrong. He's doing something wrong. He's not supposed to be our president.
This is
cognitive dissonance.
I don't like him being my boss. I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
And also, when it comes to black folks, I don't care how you believe or feel about Obama. I need you to not show any sort of darkness about Obama. I need you to be like, hey, I don't like this about him. I don't need you to verbally say this. I hate when black people are like, Obama did nothing for us either. Sure. Keep that between us.
Except for being the first black president, you did.
Like, I hate people that's...
At the very least, and this is what bothers me, it's like, to say something like that ignorant, that out loud, if you go like, oh, Obama hasn't done it, I'm like, yo, you have to understand how far and how major this is for black people to have a black president. Alone, if anything else, you go, this is a huge step for black people in progress. It shows so many different variations of things across the global world for people who were torn down in the country that they were stolen from, or that they were enslaved and all this other stuff. I'm like, there's too much a good value that has come out of that for the future of our kids, where I can show my kid, you know, they're like, yeah, all these things are possible. Here are the steps that he took to get here. These are actionable steps that you can actually take to pursue the highest office if that's what you want, or anything else to pursue. I'm like, and the whole idea of him being the president, you don't like his policies, that's a different conversation than he didn't do anything else for us.
Right.
And to that point, also, like, the fact that these are the steps that you could take to get to the highest office, and now people are like, well, let's dismantle any of those steps that might have helped him get there.
Yeah.
Even though, like, you could clearly see that grades and stuff like that played its part. But they're like, well, let's strip it because they weren't supposed to be there.
Right.
So I don't know, like, we don't want to make those steps too easy now.
Right. Because you go like, okay, well, we're talking about a guy who went to Harvard. We're talking about who did so much community work.
Right.
We're talking about a guy who was making nothing, just volunteering his time for the longest.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
It blows my mind of, like, I can't believe closer to, like, real racism, Barack Obama got elected. Knowing that what's happening now, was like, how did this slip through the cracks? Because I was like, they voted for him twice.
And they were like, it's not going to happen again.
Right. So now I'm like, like after Barack, I was like, we're progressive. So next, obviously, Hillary Clinton. She about to be the next president. And I was like, whoa. Okay. I was like, okay. Right.
And she won. You know what I mean? She won and lost at the same time.
Yeah, because she was popular boy.
Right.
But, so when I was like, okay, Donald Trump won. Because maybe it was like, hey, I didn't feel comfortable having a black man as my boss. So let me go back to the old white man regime. And then when I was like, okay, so now y'all see who he is. Right. I'm sure y'all be like, okay, lesson learned. Right. So that's why I feel like that's why they went back to the other white man. They was like, okay, give him the familiarity from Barack Obama because he was the vice president. Right. So then I was like, okay, obviously, I kind of feel like, honestly, if Joe Biden ran again, he might have won.
Yeah, he had a much better chance than Kamala. I don't think Kamala stood a chance for several reasons. One, her being a black woman is probably to me the biggest reason. Yeah. It's like, hey, you're black and you're a woman. So right. I know. Right. Third, she only had 4 months to campaign. Yeah. Trump had a whole 8 years.
Honestly, he people forget it was a whole Republican debate without him.
Ooh, Trump.
Yeah. Remember, he was going to court. He was going. He was fighting for his 36.
Counts he forgot guilty on.
Yeah. And so he didn't have to battle any of these Republicans. Yeah. And then when they got to the lower playoffs, and he was like, oh, so y'all the last two? Okay, cool. I come in now, and then he won. I'm like. Great.
It wasn't even going to be close, but he was definitely the only person. But also, as soon as he left, as soon as he got replaced by Biden, he was already on his campaign trail. You know what I mean? He knew he was going to run again in 4 years.
That's insane, dude.
Like, it wasn't a question.
Well, should I?
To avoid the jail time.
To avoid jail time?
Yeah.
Because there was a whole Supreme Court thing about, any actions that a sitting president does in office, they pretty much said that he can't be held accountable for those things because I forget the exact ruling, but there's all those things happened before he ran again.
He's the epitome of he can't keep getting away with this.
I want to do. When y'all see this is my thought right now. When y'all see it happen, this is my thought. I want to do all wildest Donald Trump sound bites at other jobs. To see if I would have got fired. And then right after that, you hear Donald Trump saying it. Like, hey, why can't I grab by the...
Did he call somebody Piggy. Yes!
He said, hush, Piggy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I would have fought him. I would have gone, bitch, what'd you say?
Imagine your boss calling you that.
Yeah.
How much time? Do you remember that guy threw a shoe at George Bush?
Yeah.
To watch George Bush dodge two shoes.
Look him up.
That was so great. He was like,
the Secret Service is trash. Look him up and see if is he locked up.
Well, they did a good enough job because that's all the guy had on him. It would have been a gun, but all he had was that. And then, but I'm like, how much time would I get in jail for throwing a shoe at Trump?
And the funny thing is, he was like this. He said, he took them both off because the shoes was like,
My guy, the Iraqi journalist who threw his shoe at President George W. Bush in 2008, was arrested, tortured in custody, and served 9 months in a reduced prison sentence. Then he became a temporary hero, leaving the country for a time before returning to run for office on an anti-corruption platform in 2018.
Is he still alive?
He's still around.
Come on, man.
It's worth it to be locked up.
Tortured is crazy, though.
If I could...
And he stated he's never regretted the action.
You damn right. What was he for Trump?
If I can swing on Trump and be remembered for the history books.
Well, here's the thing: if you swing on him and miss, you're not gonna get as much time.
Yeah.
If you connect, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Him as sitting president.
We haven't heard about to assassinate him. Not the first time, because we know that guy died. The second guy at the golf course.
When was this?
Assassinate him.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Yeah, he was hiding in the bushes for a long time.
When did that happen? How long ago was that?
Exactly. You didn't hear about it because we won't remember. But
I know. He was just like, yeah, somebody tried to get me.
So he knew Trump's schedule.
Uh-huh.
And like to say, for instance, Trump was going to be at the golf course on Wednesday. He was hiding in the bush like Monday. And then, Secret Service kind of like surveyed the area for heat signatures. They seen something over there and they got him before the attempt.
Dang.
Also, the guy who killed Charlie Kirk, no one found solid evidence that he actually did it.
This is one of those stories that I felt like just went away. I'm sure there's more information out there. I never followed up.
Candace Owen will not let that story die.
Yeah.
As far as the assassination goes?
Because she's like, it was all an attempt. Like, she thinks it was staged purposefully to get rid of Charlie Kirk, that, like, he was starting to change his views on Israel. She got into it with his wife. Like, it's Candace's.
I thought that. Candace seems like she's coming back to black people. No? She's still over there?
Still where she, although Trump called her out.
He called everybody out.
He did.
Yeah. Anytime, man, that is a terrible life to live. Side note, folks, if you're watching The Boys.
Oh, I got to hop back in.
If you're watching The Boys,
they got the 2 episodes in, right?
So parallel
to
what's happening right now.
Yeah.
It's great.
Can we bring Stacey Dash back into Black Folks yet?
Nah, we good.
What'd she say?
Nothing. I just miss her. You know,
she's cute,
she
huh?
was an American black darling for so long.
You take Stacey Dash or Kanye West first?
Oof.
Over Kanye? Kanye got like 5 classics. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is a conversation. Can we have a conversation?
Sure, go for it.
Can we have a conversation? Okay. Let's just talk about some things. All right. What has Kanye really done to come again? Never mind. Hold on.
Because Twilla sent me something earlier today.
Hold on. He did have a whole Trump movement as well.
Oh, that's not it.
There's more?
Yeah.
What else is there? There's a Jewish rants.
Yeah.
I'm not on camera.
Okay. So Kanye, listen, I was a huge EA fan too.
Yeah.
He made a shirt to say "White Lives Matter," right?
Okay.
He wore a Klan outfit. Before that,
it was a black Klan outfit though.
He said that slavery was a choice.
Yeah, I do recall that. We had talked about that the other day.
He, of course, wherever your politics lie, he was one person that supported Trump.
Yeah. Okay.
He told George Floyd to his daughter that he was a meth head and he deserved to die.
Yep.
What do you mean he told it to his daughter?
It was like at a place where his daughter was, and he pretty much was like, evidence shows that your father should have died. He was an addict. He's apologized, but to the Jewish community, not to black people. So
I feel like the gospel album's an apology.
No, the gospel album was before some of this, like the Klan outfit and stuff.
Okay.
So I feel like you can have mental illness and take ownership of that and things that you've said, but don't exclude the very people who supported you your entire career and lifted you up.
So Stacey Dash is back then.
What's anti-Harriet Tubman?
Oh, I forgot about that.
What did he say against Harriet Tubman?
I don't even have to look that one up.
Yeah, somebody said right there. Trump moment, Hitler moment. He also said Hitler was a good person if he just didn't have.
Yeah, that was a lie.
He said a lot.
That was a lie. Yeah, that was a lie.
Yeah.
Kanye. Yes, okay. All right. So then Stacey Dash is in. We got her back then, right?
She ain't know DMX died.
Huh?
She was so upset.
She was like 2 years later, like, wait, DMX is dead? Why nobody told me? How do you not know this?
She was living her white life.
He was my friend.
She was living her white life, and now she's divorced from dude, and now she still looks amazing. Can't we put her in like an ensemble black movie show? Like if they redid like Soul Food. Okay, Too Black. Let's say if she redid. Let's go back to something like if they did like I don't know, some good American classic. She was like the neighbor.
He calling you Chad.
Who called me Chad?
Besides,
she was apologetic though. What do you mean? She did more money.
What I'm saying, Yes, but she's known for Clueless.
Well, sure.
But I forgot she was in More Money. What I'm saying is, it's not like she's like, man, she was like Barry Sanders. She was killing.
Well, this is
She just had a moment, and she's back, and
she married a white dude. They had kids. She was the stepmother of white children. And then she was probably listening to him like, you know what? You do have some good things to say. And then when they got lost, she was like, oh my God, I lost everything. I need to get back to black. All I want to do is reintroduce her to black.
Two things what Franz said. We need to stop forgiveness from us, right? But also, you got to have that same grace when that happens to you, right? So you can make mistakes. You can get caught cheating. You can go to jail for embezzlement. You could say something out of sheer emotion. You'd be like, damn, I messed up. But nah, you can't come back. You can't. I was misinformed with information. Nah, you said that. Let's cancel Dion Lack. So you got to have that same sort of grace when you make mistakes. But at the same time, we do need to stop forgiving people. so it is a balance.
So what they got to do? What has to happen for Stacey Dash to come back? She has to go on a whole
what did she
sorry campaign?
What did she do wrong?
Well, I do remember she did have the whole. I feel like the biggest thing she was talking about is that there was no need for BET because we shouldn't have to have a BET. That's what I remember. The biggest thing was, and then I don't know. I think she did like a whole. I think wasn't she like a correspondent on like Fox News for a minute? Mm-hmm. So
she criticized institutions such as Black History Month, BET. She has argued that these platforms promote segregation, and she wants people to be colorblind, saying we're Americans, period.
See, and this is what happens when she was with the white man and their children.
And then she said she called out the outcry of diversity in the 2016 Oscars ludicrous. And so, yeah, she kind of made bold statements.
Yeah, but now I say, hey, let's do a reintroduction program for black people. This is what we should start. Okay, it's like a sellout class of like coming back. Okay, or like a what do you call them? People like not like reformed, but like a you know how they have to reintroduce animals back into the wild, right? They can't just let the animal that's been in captivity for 20 years back out there. They got to like, hey, this is how you go hunt your own food and get along with other animals. We should have some kind of program like that for black people who lost their way. And then she should come back and was like, okay, you got to say these things. Hey, I know I said this and this. I was trying to say this. I got it wrong. My bad. I was wrong here. Like, if she said, okay, we don't need a BET, I can understand she says, well, there shouldn't be a BET because we should never have made one because we should have been included. I understand why there's one because we were excluded, so I made a place for us. It shouldn't have to happen that way. I'm glad it was there, but I wish going forward we didn't need it. I would understand that a lot more than we don't need one. It's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if she said something like that, I'd be like, oh, okay, I see what you're trying to say, but you still understood why it is there. Because you have to understand why these things are important, why Black History Month is there. It's like
It's also like this thing that I think black celebrity or black rich people do sometimes in forgetting that they are too from our community. Like Lil Wayne when he said, well, I can't relate with the Black Lives Matter movement because, like
I've been rich since I was 8.
Yeah.
And my life has always mattered.
And it's just like, okay, you're a little out of touch. Or like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, what happened there?
Drugs. And so it's kind of like when people get to a certain place, like they're like, I've ascended blackness.
Right.
And so therefore, I can't relate and I'm no longer part of the community.
Right. Yeah, because that seems to be, I don't know what happened to Nicki. He was kind of just like, this is a whole 180. Like, you were just one of us a little bit ago. Then you married a pedophile. And now you've not been the same.
Right. Nikki and Nick.
What about Nick and Amber? Who's Nick and Amber?
Nick Cannon and Amber Rose. You hear about that?
Been working.
Yeah, he's out of the loop.
What is going on?
Nick Cannon said Democrats was the KKK party, and the Republicans actually were the people who freed the slaves, which is true, but at the same time, it is a timeline.
Yeah.
Right. There is a timeline.
The parties have shifted.
Right. And it's a clear shift.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, I don't subscribe to any I don't subscribe to any parties. And he had said, just like he said Thurgood Marshall, he had some sort of like phrase like, yeah, like if it's not, helping perpetuate, black people or this and this, I'm not going to, give my entire vote for this. Or some sort of quote he said.
Yeah, all these things need context. What did Amber say?
Amber was the premise.
Amber Rose?
Yeah, Amber Rose. She was the premise. She was just like, and this is why Democrats, I forgot, she said something like, this is why Democrats do blah, 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 blah. He's like, exactly. And he agreed.
Oh, this is their conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's like, Amber always been on the other side.
Yeah, she's been in Trump.
Yeah.
Has she?
Oh,
I didn't know that. I just remember her slut walk days.
Yeah, she was like, she really hated Kamala. And she was just like, I can't believe y'all allowed this woman to get, like, this is y'all party runner? Like, got people twerking at her DNC? And she's like, this is what y'all want? Like, we're elegant over here. We're class. We got class.
Who's saying this?
This is Amber Rose.
You heard right.
Right.
The slut walk girl?
Yeah.
The same.
She used slut as an acronym now.
You gotta let that go, dumbass. That's a nice try, but you gotta let that go. You gotta be like, you know what, man, I was wrong. I tried it. I was wrong. I should have just did something else. I tried to flip it. It did not work. This has been a word a long time.
What did Amber say? I thought she pulled it up.
Pretty much.
Okay. I thought she pulled it up and was ready to say it.
Exactly. He went to HU for name recognition. Who?
Nick.
He went to Howard?
Yeah. Like, was it a few years ago? Maybe like 10 years ago? He enrolled at
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty much as you said, Dion, the Democrats don't care about.
Like a lot's happened these last 2-3 weeks. So
It's been busy.
it's going on.
This is 2026. It's a lot.
I've heard none of this. This is all brand new to me. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. And I was like, Nick Cannon, brother, come on, dude. Like, how do you thought this was going to...
Yeah, how's that help?
Right.
So people say things because they read something. Right? People read something and they'll repeat it. And then it's like, yeah, but so what's the point of you actually saying this? Like, where does that... Like, what's that actually... How does that actually move us forward? Like, I don't understand what the point of all that
Stephen A. Smith
is.
doing that too. He's like the king of saying stuff and then...
Retract.
Well, I understand far as his goes because it's like are you just talking about sports in general? Like
no, like even like how he talked about Jasmine Crockett, like like she needs to represent herself better. Like you can't be. He very much said she comes across ignorant. I can't remember.
Yeah. He's in a nutshell. He was like Jasmine Crockett is extremely smart. She's extremely intelligent, but you got to know how to talk to these white people. You can't be so aggressive. You're pushing them away. You can't sound like no hood chick try to do blah, blah, blah. So he's pretty much like trying to say you got to have a certain sound and a voice and approach. You can't scare these white people.
Is that what he said? You can't scare these white people?
In so many words.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, no, this is how she talk, dude. Like, you can't say change up, do the code switching.
He did apologize.
Uh-huh.
But I think he's also said stuff about Kamala. Like, Steve, and sometimes he's just like loud and wrong, but it's also like certain conversations could be had directly with that person. Like you don't need to necessarily, if you're at a certain level of influence, and a lot of people are gonna like agree with you.
Yeah. You know what? There's a. Do you guys remember when Cardi B did this interview with Joe Biden? And I thought Cardi handled it extremely well. She still seemed very much herself. But it also wasn't like the Cardi we know. You know what I mean? Like when like there's a time and a place to act a certain way, and I don't think it's anything about being like, oh, I got to like code switch. It was kind of like it was just like always. I thought like basic manners, like just when you're out somewhere, it's like elbows off the table, and there's a certain level of class and decorum you show outside that you don't necessarily have to do inside around us. I don't think that's like unusual to say. I don't think there's a difference of being like, hey, you can't talk like that, or you can't use these words, be this, be that. But it's also like, you got to know your audience at the same time. I'm not going to, and I don't know the instance in who, I don't know who you're talking about, Jasmine Cocker. I don't know who that is, but.
From Texas.
Okay. Yeah. So I go like, yeah, man, if you are trying to get scared white people to listen to you, to what you have to say, you do got to kind of speak their language. But if you're going to go over there, you're speaking French to people who don't, they're going to be like, I don't know what you're saying. This seems super aggressive. But that is like, there's a whole audience. Unless they're not your constituents, then it doesn't matter.
She's the one who called Marjorie Taylor Greene bad built, whatever that.
I still don't know what it is.
That's crazy.
That's the biggest.
But like, I don't feel like she had to change up who she was. Like,
Yeah.
she came across as who she was.
Yeah.
And has been that same person.
Yeah.
And was elected to office throughout that time.
Yeah.
I just hate that white people are the template of how you should sound, right?
Yeah.
So like when I hear old white men with that southern like twang, it's like, oh, that sounds racist. Like that sound like that. I got.
See, I don't think it's
tobacco in my mouth. Like, spit it out.
I don't think it's that white people are the template of how to talk to. My thing is, what are you trying to get to? Because if I need to go into this area and say these things to these people in a way they understand, I need them to listen to me. Then I need to speak into a language that you understand. If I need you to listen to me.
What about Ryan Coogler?
Coogler's great. I think, and Coogler's done an amazing job of his speaking. Remember Coogler in the beginning?
No.
Oh, Coogler could barely get through a sentence. And I think Coogler's he's done a great job because I don't think he's ever changed how he talks or who he is. He's done a great job of just getting better at public speaking. Because that whole it was like really bad. He'd be like, yo, Ryan, you gotta see somebody. You can see how much work he's done. I don't think he's changed his dialect. I don't think he's changed his dialect. Even him still rocking the braids is a great thing. I don't think he comes off as quote unquote ignorant to anybody. I don't think he comes off as quote unquote scared. You just go like, he's just from Oakland. He is so Oakland.
But also, you got to know a lot of the reason we do stuff was survival. We were taught when you go to school, when you talk to white people,
right?
This is how you talk. This is survival. So then when we start showing up in these worlds, we're now representing that we know how to behave, like from our hair being laid a certain way,
right.
Way, and this is how you talk.
Yeah.
I was taught to speak proper English.
Right.
There's a proper English that you speak.
Right.
That's why I'm queen of code switching.
Right.
And that is like, in these spaces, this is how we talk. This is what we do. This is what's seen as professional.
Right.
I'm glad we're getting to a point now that we can like kind of challenge those things, and I find myself getting too comfortable sometimes at work. But it's still like...
It's the same, because some of these meetings you do, and they're all white people, but you try to be yourself as much as possible, but you still got to know the dialect and the lingo. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't go in there and be like, yeah, I'm saying that thing over there. I'm like, you just can't do that in certain spaces. You got to sound like you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about.
You ever been in a meeting or some sort of, conversation with a bunch of white people, and you see your friend code switch, you be like,
yeah, that ain't you, Ned.
You're like,
I know the real you.
I'm gonna let you live, but it's like...
The black coworkers are the worst. Like, if we're like in the office having our own moment, and then to get a phone call, and it's just like, this is Twilla. They be like acting up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you never use that voice for me, girl. What are you doing?
Yeah.
For real? That's how you talk?
When
who's the real you?
When Twills is here working, I'm like, who is this white woman? Who is this white woman talking to her? I think too many black people judge other black people based on white standards or how white people are going to perceive it. Reaction to Will Smith slap.
I don't know. I feel like the Will Smith slap was unnecessary. Is that what you're saying? I feel like that was a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a lot because of where it was. And not because there's all these white people around. It's like, hey, we're at the Oscars. It's like, we're at the Oscars, man.
And the smile is just like, it's got to be a bit like.
Yeah.
But like that's not always your own point. You're not wrong. But I feel like a lot of times, I mean, we'll do it jokingly to each other and be like, dang it, why you have to do it in front of all these white people?
Right.
That's what we say.
Right.
It's like, because we care about how we're perceived.
Right. Because that's always been the fight.
Yeah.
It's always been the struggle. It's like,
why
we can't nothing nice.
Said, this is why I say, no matter how bad this black person is in the public, let's not talk about them in front of white people.
Right.
Let's not create content about how terrible this person is.
Yeah.
I know it sucks because, like, yeah, I'm a content creator. I'm gonna make fun of this person. It's like, golly, I don't need you. Like, let's talk about Garth Brooks. Like, let's do content about their terrible life. Like,
because we will tear each other down.
Right.
Yeah. I'm all for doing what's true. It's gotta be 100% the truth. And I go, if you do something that's true, I'm with you. And it doesn't matter who it is to me if it's true. When I hear people make jokes about Martin Luther King sleeping with white women or whatever it is, I go like, hey, bro, if there's facts and it's true, I don't want the rumors. This is where stuff bothers me, because before it was ever like, this is a fact. I go like, Yeah, dude, facts are on the table. I hate when people say anything negative towards Martin Luther King. Oh, this person was like this. Like, that bothers me, like, quite a bit. Because I'm like, hey, dude, we're not doing that with Rosa Parks. Right. What did she really do? It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More than you ever did. Right?
There's been a couple times, you know, I've said, hey, let's talk about this on the podcast. She's like, nah, that's my friend, bro.
Who, me?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I have a personal relationship with him.
Right. Yeah. So, but it's 100% true, though.
Yeah, but I also have a personal relationship with this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I want to go talk about if you did something and somebody was like, yo, we talking about Dion, I'm like, no, man, I'm not gonna go talk about what.
Right.
Like, we're not to go make a spectacle of my homie.
Right.
Like, we're not doing that.
Everybody's talking about it though.
Like, yeah, I'm not. I just won't talk about it. But especially if it's like something like that, or even if I have great respect for it, bro, like, I don't care. I'm like, I'm not doing it just for the views or for the content because it's a hot thing. And you know me, there's half the stuff clearly I don't know about that's going on. I go, it doesn't matter. I'm just like, yeah. And there's some people that I have no problem ripping to shred, you know. But
they always say in comedy, anybody can get it.
Anybody can always get it.
Right. So it's funny how, like, comedians can make fun of other comedians in their darkest times. Then there's that little fraternity thing, like, yo, come on, bro. Hey, man, listen.
This never tear another black person down.
Right. This is our comedy comrade. Like, there has to be a boundary. It's like, I don't have a relationship with this person.
Right.
He's in the news.
Right.
This is a great topic.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side, it is a loyalty thing, as in, like, I can't do my boy like this.
Right. That's how I feel. I go like, nah, bro, that's the homie. I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
You know, I may watch and laugh behind the scenes, but I can't participate.
Yeah.
And doing it because, yo, Chaz, you supposed to be my boy. Like, because people, you got to explain that.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, it's like, turns out it wasn't true. It's like, I had a whole 30 minutes. I had a whole 30 minutes on him.
Like, when Marlon did his special and he talked about the slap the whole time, I was like, that was a lot.
Very bold.
That was a lot. And I know he has a personal relationship with both of them.
All four of them.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot.
Will, Jada,
Pac,
and Chris.
Yeah, he knows them very well. I thought that was a lot. Because that's something that I'm like, man, if I talk about it, it's going to be very neutral on both sides, and I'm never, ever going to revisit it. But Marlon, but shout out to Marlon, because that's very much. Marlon bold.
Right.
And it was a great special.
It was. It's probably my favorite one of his. Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, I don't like it when there's a black person who's done great things and we turn them down, or they just did this. Or I'm like, that's not.
But did he though?
Did he or did he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Like, there's also a thing. A lot of Usher was getting a lot of hate from basically saying like, I can't. Did my mic go out? Okay, pretty much saying that I can't talk about Diddy because. What he means and what his legacy is, and I don't want to tear down his legacy, and he didn't do anything to me, and that was in the news, and that was being perceived in a negative way.
Why? Because I have to do that.
What do you mean? Why?
Tear him down?
Yeah, it's like, oh, because everybody else says I have to. It's like I have a different view.
Because it's like, hey man, we got footage of your boy slapping this girl. It's like, hey man, Sure. Here, what he did for me is different from what y'all see. Like, he actually paid my mortgage when I was dead broke. Like, he's trying to find the positive side of it. Like,
even if it's not positive, if I go like, man, what he did was deplorable. I hate that he did that. I hate that was even, you know, like I'm praying for him. I hope that, you know, there's some kind of
common ground,
healing, resolution, whatever that is, that he gets to have in there, and he takes that time for that. But I'm not about to say anything else. Like, I don't have to say anything else.
He's not saying those things. That's the thing. It's like people kind of skip over the fact that he did those things. Like, that was a great media trained answer.
I'm pretty media trained, but I'm just wondering why, even if Usher doesn't say it, people get mad at you for not saying the thing they want you to say.
It's because it's like you're ignoring that this person.
But did he protect him?
You're ignoring that this person has done something bad because you think that what he's done it feels like it's greater than. I think that's the perception. It's like, I think there is absolute room to say this is an icon who did amazing things.
Right.
Unfortunately, his personal life overshadow the bad things that he's done to other people type thing.
Because then I go like, well, is the news on what Usher did say or what he didn't say? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like, oh, now the news is about what he didn't say compared to what he actually did say.
Just like read the room, dude. I think that's more so.
I would be like, man, that's my...
And now he's on tour with Chris Brown.
Yeah. Has it already started?
It tells go Thursday, yes.
Yeah. You gotta be super cautious on anything you say, boy, because they almost tried to cancel the whole TLC and Vogue and Salt and Pepper concert.
Why?
Because you don't have a. Are you?
This is good for people. I'm not the only one who doesn't know everything. I'm not the only one who's been in a hole.
So Chili,
from
TLC, it came out recently that she's a Trump supporter.
She is?
Yeah.
Chili?
Yes.
No way.
Contributed finances to his campaign.
Chili?
Yeah. And she accidentally reposted a video that said Michelle Obama was originally a man, and all the money that she's contributed in the campaign was going towards like Trump supporting. And then T-Boz confirmed, like, my bandmates voted for him. And then just all this stuff, like looking at all her reposts and likes, and just showing like all this
people will go bad.
Yeah.
Chili, no.
So now they're trying to cancel the tour.
Y'all seen all them TLC MAGA song title strokes?
Yeah, they've been hilarious.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not Chili.
Yeah, it was like I did that for Kareem. I forgot where's that.
No.
It was like the names was like don't go chasing MAGA supporters or something like that. It's like, yeah, I creep on these votes. It's like, what about your friends who support?
Like if I goes Black Mama, and they're like, what about your friends who support? Like, all right. You know what? I love having conversations about the code switching, black sellout thing. It's always interesting to me because, whatever side people believe. I remember just watching this from Carlton, right? And
You're talking about the
character. The character, Carlton.
Okay, got it.
And Carlton was a dude that everybody saw as like that sellout. He was whitewashed and all this other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And Will comes in, and Will's supposed to be more so the real, right? And Uncle Phil represents the real who became this other side, who's still very black, still pro-black, but he's also on the side of like, we're here now, and I'm doing this thing for the future of us. Mm-hmm. So Carlton's the dream of like, this is where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a place where you can always be yourself and not have to feel like you're not white or black. And it was the constant reminder of like, no, this is the real black. You're doing the fake version. And Uncle Phil's like, no, you are both wrong. I'm doing the real version. Yeah. Right? It's like you don't have to be black to be in this place. Because him being that judge, him living in Bel Air, him being a part of that. Well, no, not that Firth Wind and whatever Meyer. But they had a huge clubhouse. What do you call those? Not the country club membership, right? And which are crazy money to be a part of those. And when you look at that lifestyle, you go like, Schoolboy Q is a part of a country club. You know what I mean? So you go like, there's this lifestyle that you associate with having money, which associates with wealth with white. Right? Mm-hmm. And so I always love those conversations because it's always like when black people start to get more money, you see the shift. And then you see them going like, man, well, these taxes are kind of high. You see all this business side that comes up. So when a lot of black people get money, you see more and more people start to skew on the Republican side. And I don't know how much of it is because of just numbers and taxes and those kind of benefits that you get from making a certain money. Or have you really believed in these things and you're trying to keep, other people down? I go like, what's exactly is that split? Because I can understand when you're making $1 million and you're like, God damn, 500,000 goes to taxes. Right. And Trump's like, well, here you only got 10% that goes to taxes. Yeah. I understand this version. Right. Of wanting to vote for him. Yeah. But then it doesn't outweigh all the other stuff. Right. And then it's like, well, this support and this and that support for that.
It's always about the money. You're right.
And so I see
and understand
that being a thing when I see black people who are on the Republican side, if they're wealthy and
So imagine being a multi-million-dollar actor. That's not even including like managers, agents,
right? That's another 20%,
right?
25%.
Yeah.
Right.
And now it's like, and now I got to take 40% of that to go to taxes. Like, Trump, help me.
Because then the Republicans, you go like, oh, I do understand some of these things right here, and this helps, and that helps. And then you're like, why are we paying for the Social Security?
Yeah.
Why these old people can't take care of themselves?
Yeah.
And then they start doing that whole thing, and that starts to become a huge division. So that combo is always great to me.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking for 3 hours.
Yeah, we have been.
We've been cooking over here.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead and have fun chopping this up.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Macaroni and Jazz. Check, please. You still don't want to do the thingy?
I mean, we can do that.
That's it. And then a song comes on.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Macaroni and Jazz.
Check, please.
What does it matter? We have a whole song now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am taking my daughter.
Oh, what y'all gonna go do? Movies? What are you seeing? Oh, that is interesting. You gonna get all fancy dressed?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I've never been. I got invited.
To an opera?
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you know what the opera's called? It's a pizza boy.
You hear about J. Cole going overseas to play for the...
That I heard of. Yeah.
For the Monkey Kings?
Is that what the team's called? He's in Africa? He's in China.
It's called Lingjing.
That's great. That's great. That's he went to the African League and played for a while.
He's trash, dude.
I mean, trash compared to who? I bet you 24-hour fitness, he's great. You're playing with people who play.
No, they gave him open shots. I'm gonna show you the clips. Let's see this dude.
J. Cole just made his Chinese Basketball Association debut. This is every single one of his highlights from today's game. First, he showed his ability to move without the basketball.
This guy's an asshole, though.
Defense right here. Showed off some of his sweet dribbling moves between the legs, right to left cross, and then does a perfect chest pass right here on the perimeter. And then he sets a great screen for his teammate, relocates to the corner, and then gets ready to shoot this buzzer beat right here. Almost nails it just a little bit off to the back. The thing was perfect. Teammates congratulate him. They're like, hey man, just don't even worry about it. Next play. So J. Cole steps into this three and rips it right through the net. Almost. This thing was dead straight, just a little bit long. But now he's got a good sense for how far the ball needs to go and how far left and right he needs to aim. So he knocks this one down, and once again, it's barely off. So now he makes the conscious decision, all right, I'm going to get my teammates involved. We're going to get this ball moving. Shows off some more dribbling moves right here. So great job getting the ball at the top of the key. Hits his teammate and follows it up with a perfect ball screen. J. Cole gets credited with this assist right here when his teammate rips it through the net. So now J. Cole's starting to feel himself a little bit. Comes off this DHO, does a nice between the legs dribble right here, and then steps into this three at the end of the fourth quarter. And even though he missed it, the crowd was loving it. J. Cole just made his Chinese Basketball Association.
That dude's just an asshole.
One of his highlights from
I mean, he did all these with Bronny. He's like, you see right here, Bronny, that's a great bounce pass. Imperfect inbound pass. Why are you the nicest asshole?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I was like, J. Cole, bro. He is 41.
CMD said, do you know they changed the name to the...
They did not.
Did you know they changed the name to the Monkey Kings after they signed?
Oh, we got J. Cole on the team. Let's change it to the Monkey Kings. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's so funny. All right, we out of here, y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Macaroni and Jazz.
Check, please. Hey, do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Typing XD is high key, the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than knees and elbows on Wesley. Unless we switch it from comedy or pet peeves, movie sex scenes, the ESPYs or Epstein. We sorta popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and plus our super chat be investing with blessings. So keep that paper coming so we can cover this wet sneeze. Coming to your city so we can kick it like Jet Li. It's best we introduce us, so let's see. Mr. Chaz Rogers, he's big ready from Lansing. Dion Lack speaking third person, I guess we paying for the bill, so give us another check, please.
This looks like the back of Chaz's neck.